it's very close to where I used to get high and run the streets and do other things, crimes and stuff. But I don't go over that way. I just come over here to work, and then I leave from this area, go back home. And they see that. I don't be running the streets. I don't, because I live that life already. Now it's about being peaceful. I like peace today. Well,
Interesting. I'm curious to know a little bit. So I'm also interested in like Muslims in prison. So I'm interested to know if you ever came in contact with any Muslims while in prison.
Well, Matt, since you said that, that's funny because I took my Shahada to become a Muslim. I took my Shahada to become a Muslim on my last term being in prison. And this was about in 2000 and I think it was like 2011. One of my homeboys is a Muslim, and I was so caught up trying to find a God of my understanding. I even tried to become a Muslim because I thought that would work for me. And so I took my Shahada and I became a Muslim. And that didn't last that long though, because I was reading the Quran. We was doing the Ramadan. You read the Quran so much a day, and I was reading it, and something came up in the Quran that I didn't agree with. So I went to the imam and I talked to them about it, and they told me, yes, this is what this is. So I said, man, I can't do this. You're telling me that my mother, grandmother, and everybody else I know who believe in Jesus Christ is going to hell. I say, no, I can't. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So I can't do this. I don't believe in it. I'm not going to do it. So I quit. And I quit. And once again, I was lost. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was that way until I asked for help. That day I told you. I didn't know what to believe in, because I've been let down so much, thinking I'm doing the right thing. I want to get close to God, but I just didn't know how. And it was always in me to believe in the God who of my understanding, So, yeah, my God is a loving God. He's not going to, it's a lot of apes out here. And he's not going to condemn you because of your belief. Not my God. So I couldn't be with a group that just because you don't believe in their way, you're going to go to hell. No, I can't. That's not a loving God. That's not my God. That's not my God. So, that's how I ended up getting out of that.
Did you, just curious to know if you talked to anyone else you were incarcerated with who was Muslim about that?
I did. Yes, I'm curious. Do everybody believe this? And when later on I asked someone else, they told me no, and the person that would told me that was the truth, he said they didn't know what they were talking about. It's not like that. So I was already out, and I didn't know, because two or three people told me yes, and then I found out from a couple of more people it was a no. So I didn't know what to do, so I just left it alone. And so, I thought it was going to be good for me because of the discipline. I see Muslims as people, so I thought it was going to be real good for me because, I need discipline in my life. But finding out I have it in me anyway. So yeah, that's, it's just, and I've seen a couple of Muslims that I was locked up with, and when they got out, they were all that was fake. What they was talking about, it was just like they ended up going back doing the same thing. Well, against what they were saying in jail, they ended up going back doing different stuff. And I'm not saying it just on their part. I see Christians, Muslim, Catholic, Buddhist, everybody, fall back, because their environment, they're out of jail or whatever, so they go back to being them. So yeah, it's not just them.
Do you think, so like on that topic, do you think it's possible to be a Muslim, a Christian, a Catholic, anything like that, and still engage in some of this, like, kind of like behavior, this kind of like the behavior that gets you in trouble? Like, can both things be true at the same time?
Well, the way I look at it, if you are a Christian, Catholic, Muslim, whatever, and you are living God-like, you wouldn't have that desire to do the things that's going to get you in trouble. If you are really living by the book, you wouldn't have those desires to cheat, steal, lie, because one thing about me today, my program is about honesty. And I would rather a person come to me, because I'm over a lot of people at my position, where in my job. I have a lot of people up under me, and I tell them the truth. The truth will not get you in trouble. When you lie to me, that's when I have doubts now, and now I got to watch you, and it's all bad then. If you tell me the truth, we can work this out. You're not gonna get in trouble for the truth. And like I said before, man, I live an honest program. Honesty is good. Because if you lie, then you got to come up with another lie, then another lie. Then you're going to forget one of those lies. The truth is easy. It's smooth. It's going to stay the same.
So now I'm interested in learning a little bit about what it's been like for you since you've been out, and I'm particularly interested in employment, housing, health, and social networks. So we'll start with employment. Could you tell me a little bit what it's been like applying for jobs and what your employment history has looked like since you've been out?
My employment history from when I got out in 2014, told you I wasn't looking for a job. So my employment history from 2014 to 2016 was back and forth in jail, and I didn't care about a job. But from 16 to like 18, I was in a program, and from 17 until now, I've been working. I went to a program in 2016, and I stayed in there a year. Then I started working for that program. I got my license. And I became a